Chasing punching him, ain't
I ain't punching you. I did a spinner. I'm gonna learn how to control this thing up first.
She can swim. What the hell? Oh. Dude is after you. So where was olive oil? You gotta find out what your mission is. We were already chase hawks on. Hey, where that dude come from?
I gotta get like 6 more hearts. We're going down each time I'm doing something.
Okay. That is hurt. They why you punch?
That's what I had to do. I need like 2 more hearts. 2 more hearts. 2 more. So, Bryce, you gotta get hearts.
Yes.
This window.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't know what I gotta do over here. I gotta spell the word or something.
What?
Spell some words or something.
You get collecting letters? Huh?
Left the letters.
What other letters? It's so light. That's a letter. To you. Where you going? I love you. That's a letter. There's some more steps right there. E on that side. doing too much. Oh. It should be all. Oh, you need another. You left your canned spinach.
Really like a heart-tugging episode, you know what I mean? Because like you never really understand the fragility of people until you hear the stories of people that are going through things, you know. And you know, alopecia is something that does affect, you know, quite a few people in this country, and just the bullying and the taunting that, you know, Rio received in school just proved to be too much for her, and she died by the hands of suicide in March. And, you know, she was just talking about how smart and how brilliant and how vibrant she was, and how, like, you know, sometimes words can be like daggers to people, you know, when it's just a little too much.
You know, without question, I mean, everything you said, right? I mean, it's horrific. I can't even imagine the mother that had to lose their child because of that. But if we step back, head crack, do you really think that people are going to look at this episode of the Red Table Talk with a genuine open heart, or they're just going to look at it as Jada trying to maybe control the narrative a little bit in terms of what happened with Will at the Oscars?
I think it's going to be 50-50. I think there's still some people who are going to be like, where's Will? And, you know, like, why aren't you talking about Slapgate? And, you know, then you also see people who, like, you know, feel like this is some level to try to spin it and, you know, put them in a better light. Like, hey, like, this does affect people. And here's the crazy thing about comedy. And I know we discussed this quite some time. Like, you know, everything's funny sometimes, so it's about you. And then sometimes you can take it and sometimes you can't, right? And I know bullying is a terrible thing that takes place not only on the internet, but also at the school level. And not everybody is always well equipped to deal with the words. And, you know, and I hate to see that anybody would lose their life over anything that someone else would say to them. So my condolences go out to Nikki, and, you know, rest in peace to her daughter Rio as well.
Yeah, I agree. The message is powerful and certainly needed. But I think, too, and I've seen this online, is the timing of it. Because Jada came out in December of last year saying she had alopecia. So people are kind of questioning the timing and the intention. But ultimately, the message is what you want to get across. I think we can all agree.
Absolutely.
All right, A$AP Rocky talking about his child with Riri.
Yo, so listen, man, they are now proud parents, and, you know, we're ready to see what this all opens up and what this brings. And A$AP Rocky says, I hope to raise open-minded children. He continues, he doesn't want people who discriminate, and he's not trying to describe a saint, but realistically, he wants a cool child with cool parents. And what parents are cooler than A$AP Rocky and Rihanna? Come on now.
I know. I was like, you know what? All of us parents want cool kids with us being the cool parent, but I definitely think they might have a few legs up on most.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And you know what? I came up with a name for the baby. I know it's not out yet. I don't know if they have one. Album. Get it? We've been waiting on Rihanna to drop an album.
And she dropped it.
Album.
Yeah. We call Al for short.
There you go.
No, we don't want to call Don't call Bum. That's not a good
You know, I can't front. If there was a bingo card that had baby before album, I would have thought we would have had the album before the baby. But here we are in 2022 with no new Rihanna music to dance to.
And no new Rihanna music coming anytime soon. You got that right. I mean, since she's got a newborn, right? All right, so Ellen DeGeneres, she said, goodbye, talk show world. Hello, Morocco.
Yeah, she took her talents to Africa. Basically what she's doing is she's opened a education campus that's working to save wild mountain gorillas. You know, I guess picking up in the footsteps of Jane Goodall, you know, from back in the days. Gorillas in the Mist, anybody?
Yep.
And you know what? You know, when you've made so much money in entertainment and you feel like you've done all you can do here, you know, do what you can do to help the world. So she's over there in Morocco and, you know, learning about the gorillas and trying to preserve them. And, you know, can't knock the hustle, man. Like, yo, thank you so much for your service, Ellen DeGeneres. I thought her final shows were going to be like a big hurrah, but she kind of went out quietly.
I know I read earlier that she wanted that. She wanted a quiet exit, especially after all the hoopla and the controversy months ago. She didn't want a big goodbye.
Do you think that it was because she didn't want it? She didn't want it to look like she was forced to do it. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to make it look like more it was on her terms, which it totally was.
The crazy thing is, it seems like it was on her terms, but we knew the pressure was mounting and people was kind of looking at her with a side eye, even when she did something fun and charitable, because of all the things that we were hearing. But at the end of the day, you know, if you had a facade on the way in, have the facade on the way out. You came in fun, go out fun. Big dance moves, big arm flailing energy. You gotta see it all, you know, because that was one of the things that made me watch Ellen's show. I'm like, yo, she can't dance, but she dances like she can. You know what I mean? Like,
who can. Yeah. So it's always a big party.
I love the confidence.
Yeah. She had a great run. Icky finished, but a great run. So thank you so much, Head Crack. Always a good time. All right.
Have a great week.
Well. All right. 10:20. Just a reminder, you can catch Head Crack and the whole gang at Dish Nation weekdays at 2:30, only on Fox 5 Plus. All right, ladies, thank you. 10:20 is your time. Coming up, Gordon Ramsay's empire still growing. A little later, the celebrity chef talks to us about what he's got on the menu for Fox this summer.
First, though, Tucker Barnes. Some relief from the heat is on the way. After today, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we're already in the upper 80s here at 10 a.m. And you know what this makes me think of? Wearing shorts. Age-appropriate shorts. Oh, wait, is that Mr. Martin?
Not the Argo, the other one.
Oh, there he is.
I thought maybe they get shorter each time.
Yeah.
Each iteration.
What do you think? Is that more age appropriate?
You don't know.
For senior citizens?
You don't know.
All right. Senior citizens. We'll be right back right after this. He says I'm an age appropriate zaddy.
Your new beautiful long fence will be the envy of the neighborhood, but the neighbors will never know how much you saved, because now it's 20% off. Made just for your home, right here at home.
Success is picking up extra shifts to support your family. Now you want to be the boss. Success is keeping our country safe. Now you want to secure your future. Success looks different for everyone. As an accredited university that's transformed adult lives for 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus knows you're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again. Learn about our 90-plus programs and specializations at umgc.edu.
I never thought I'd buy flooring from a service I saw on TV, but I heard great things about National Floors Direct. I saved $2,000 off my best quote and no interest for 1 year.
At National Floors Direct, we offer next-day installation on name-brand carpet and hardwood floors. Call 888-400-FLOOR.
Xfinity Mobile runs on America's most reliable 5G network, but for up to half the price of Verizon. So you have more money for more stuff. This phone, fewer groceries. This phone, more groceries. This phone, fewer concert tickets. This phone, more concert tickets. And not just from my shows.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile for half the price of Verizon. That's a savings of over $500 a year. Switch today.
In a world where temptation lurked around every corner, a league of Baby Bell cheese helped us realize another snack was possible. Baby Bell, join the goodness.
You never know where the day will take you, so be ready for anything in a Toyota RAV4. Check out a 40-mile-per-gallon hybrid with the best resale value in its class for $22 according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. And save now with 1.75% APR financing. Connect with your dealer through buyatoyota.com and reserve your new RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go places.
When you have a fabulous new deck by Long Fence, you can stretch out and enjoy the real outdoors. And it'll feel even better because you'll also enjoy the real savings. Now 20% off. Made just for your home, right here at home.
Horned it to the price. Keep singing, Tucker. 10:23 is the time to take a live look outside at the
Story
war
of my life
right now. Say what now? Tucker, what did you say?
This song closely mirrors my life.
Well, I can listen to it because I don't know the words.
Well, you should sometime. It's about a guy that has a pretty great life, although he doesn't remember it. Hey, fog on the beach this morning, and there's a cool spot. No fog locally. That's that cool ocean water causing that fog out there. I think it was Ocean City. We had some in Rehoboth earlier as well. Around here, it's just sunshine and blazing hot sunshine. 88 degrees at 10 a.m. No thank you. Winds out north and west at 9. We are going to see mid-90s again this afternoon. Another very, very hot day. I mean, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it gets hot here in the summertime. Hey, we're still 3 weeks from summer, so not typical to see temperatures like this on June 1st. And one more day of it before we get a cool down, just in time for the weekend. But again, dangerous heat around, lots of water. Please don't leave the pets outside. You know, just remember that in extreme heat, can go badly in a hurry. So, want to take it easy out there. That's a strong front out to the west, and that will bring us some showers tomorrow afternoon, maybe Thursday afternoon.
When they're collecting the money,
I'll throw it out there
the back part of my number seems to change.
It'll likely be a storm or two this afternoon. So. A straight storm this afternoon, and then a much better chance tomorrow afternoon. Could be strong storms with gusty winds, and then a beautiful weekend. That Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That is perfect weather if you're pregnant and you want to go for a walk.
Oh, well, the people who are, they should have fun this weekend.
Exclusive group.
Right. I wish I could be a part of it.
Yeah.
All right, Tucker, thank you. 10:25 is your time. A former Glee star fired from So You Think You Can Dance. And LeVar Burton opened up about his Jeopardy experience. Remember that? Made headlines for a while. We'll get into that. We'll have all those stories and much more when Real Housewives star and friend of the show, Ashley Darby, joins us live with the Celebrity Dish. We'll be right back.
Start your mornings with us. Stay ahead with weather and traffic on the 5s. Weekday mornings on Fox 5.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Wouldn't it be great if your roof came with a Fix-O-Matic button? Well, it doesn't. And if you have an older roof, you may have a leak and not even know about it. That is, until your home turns into a duck pond. Long Roofing provides award-winning expert service and offers the best warranty in the business. Expert installation to easy financing, Long Roofing does it all. Arrange a free consultation and estimate. Visit longroofing.com.
You've been hurt on the job. Paychecks have stopped coming in, and bills don't take care of themselves. You file an injury claim with Mr. Bossman. He sends you to their doctor, but you want to see your doctor. Is that even possible? Now the insurance company mulls over your claim, thinking of ways to reduce your benefits. Finally, there's an offer. Should you take it? Is it less than you deserve? How can you be sure? Sound confusing? You bet it is. If you've been hurt on the job, call Ashcraft and Jarrell. Dial the 7.
Men, are you struggling with erectile dysfunction? Well, you may not have to take pills any longer. There's now a breakthrough technology that can eliminate ED. I'm joined now by Andrew to tell us all about it.
Alicia, we use the most advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, which is shown to open up blood vessels and improve circulation. We've helped so many couples restore normal intimacy without the pills.
Andrew, what kinds of clinical studies have been performed on your technology?
There are over 45 clinical studies. Even Cambridge University showed our treatments to be effective. One study called it the new standard of care for erectile dysfunction.
If you are struggling with erectile dysfunction and want to turn back the clock in the bedroom, take advantage of this special offer and get your love life back.
Put a stop to your erectile dysfunction. Call Monument Medical Clinic. You'll get the initial assessment and blood flow ultrasound free, and a specialty proven to produce powerful results in the bedroom. A $650 value free to those that call right now. 202-908-5555.
On our next show, Grammy-nominated singer and actor Luke James joins the Tan fans how Luke was prepared for every opportunity that came his way. Then on Thursday, Stacey Feldman's death went unsolved for nearly 7 years. Now Stacey's sister is breaking her silence about the case that got national attention. Next, Tamron Hall.
Today at 1 on Fox 5.
All right, it's 10:28. That means it's time for some Celebrity Dish.
Ashley Darby's here. To help us out. Always good to see you.
Yes, wonderful to be here, too. I feel like at this point, she's a cast member of, Real Housewives of Potomac. But also, at this point, you might as well just be a cast member of The Good Day Show. I'd just like to be a little honorary. You know, anytime your town stays warmed up, I'm right here. I like how she put honorary there, because she's like, I don't want y'all calling me when y'all got breaking news. I'll show up when I want
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, first up, we do want to start with you because Bravo has declared, Ashley, you are ready for a hot girl summer. We're just talking about this. So check out this scorching hot photo she posted on Instagram. This is like one of many. I would say this is like the tamest one. The other ones, I don't think we can show. It was so hot. Bravo wrote a whole article around the photo. So it looks like somebody is ready for their next chapter. There's been a lot of talk about that. So tell us about that dress, and where did you and that dress go?
So that was actually at the JBC Events does a Memorial Day party, pink and white. So my girls and I were decked out. But you know, it's hot mom summer. You know, it's like for the baddie. It's time for the inner baddie of me to come out. I'm so happy that it's hoochie. What is it? Hoochie shorts? I just said that to my friend yesterday. I was like, girl, it's the time. So, okay. Yeah. No, all right. Now, there's been a lot of, I think of like, I'm coming out with you because you've had like a photo shoot where you were also showing off all the work you've been putting in the gym. Why am I getting So I'm curious. I mean, you are starting a new chapter, and I obviously it's summertime and all of that, but how much of it has to do with the fact that while, you know, inwardly you're going into a new chapter, outwardly you want to show that as well? This is really a full, all-encompassing journey. So I'm going through an emotional transformation. I'm going through a physical transformation. Like every element of my life is changing. But what I feel is important is that I just channel my positivity because when I look good, I feel good. There you go. And I have a really great hair and makeup team that they actually put all of those shoots together. They do a vision board and they're like, you're gonna wear this, your hair is gonna be like this, and I'm just like, okay. That sounds nice. It's so fun. Well, you look good doing it. I'm glad you feel it as well. I do.
Team, huh?
Yeah, I know. And we aspire.
You coming over here?
Yes, well, you know, it's modeling is not easy. I will tell you. You gotta like, you know, pose and stuff. Those things you see on Instagram, they take a lot of work. I believe it. I believe it. It ain't easy over here.
Bombs show revelations this week surrounding two major TV shows. Producer Chris, here to break down both of those. We're going to start with the drama around So You Think You Can Dance. So what's up, Chris?
Yeah, we're talking about new judge Matthew Morrison. You might remember him best as Mr. Shu from the show Glee. He made it exactly 2 episodes into the new season before he got fired. So here's the reason why. Apparently, he had a, quote, inappropriate relationship with a female contestant. The 43-year-old, I should say, like I mentioned, best known as the teacher on the hit show Glee. The contestant says he reached out to her on social media, sending her flirty message. However, it never went any further than that, apparently. They never even met in person, but this isn't just a black eye for him professionally. It might also be one personally because he is married and has been for 7 years. He just welcomed a new baby with his wife. In a statement, he said he failed to follow show protocols. However, we only made it 2 episodes into the season so far. The new one airs tonight at 9 o'clock right here on Fox 5. He will still be on the show, though, because most of it was pre-taped, guys.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
what do you think? I just think that's what the text message said. You know, because it's all about interpretation. If it made her feel a certain way, I think that's one thing, but I still kind of want to know. I'm still curious. Yeah, I think his wife probably.
Wife might be.
It might have been just a tad. You know.
Well, she may know.
Yeah.
I'm struggling too.
Yeah, that's the one problem. But you got an 11-month-old kid at home, and you're doing this mess. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll leave it at that. We don't want to get into it. We'll leave it at that, Chris.
all right, let's talk about LeVar Burton. We remember him. He hosted Reading Rainbow back in the day. He made a play to host Jeopardy after Alex Trebek died. He was in the running. There were a lot of guest hosts. And now he's finally speaking out about his experience with the game show. In an interview, he says getting passed over for the permanent hosting gig, quote, wrecked him. He says the public defeat was humiliating. He also said, though, that the host search may have been a facade and that, quote, the fix was in. We know that the host's job actually went to the executive producer, Mike Richards, before he eventually had to step down. Right now, Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik are the guests, or excuse me, they're the pair co-hosts. LeVar says everything happens for a reason, and he is excited about the future and the opportunities that have opened up as a result for him. Now, right now,
He's in the region because he is hosting the spelling bee. He's also got a new Trivial Pursuit-based game show coming out. And I still was a fan of his from day one and really, really, really had hope that he did get this gig.
Yeah. Yeah, so many of us grew up with it. I think in the end, a lot of people were rooting for him. I'd say more so than almost any other contestant because he just holds a special place in our hearts, given the education background that a lot of people have with him. But in the end, I think he won, given how disastrously things went for the executive producer. Remember when it was all revealed, how he had his hand in everything? And I think he cut both, like, I think he was supposed to get 2 weeks. He shortened it to 1 week. I mean, he gave him the short end of the stick in every sense of the word.
And he was up against the Olympics.
And he was up against the Olympics. So I'm still hoping for an even bigger win for him because he deserves it.
And this was after everybody else was clamoring for him to be on the short and first. He just figured out that the fix was in from the beginning. I mean, really, because from the moment they said we're going to have him host the show, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Corona.
I know you were singing every one of those songs because we were, right? Listen, June is Black Music Month, and we are gearing up for the ultimate celebration and ladies' night with our next guest.
Fans of Kool and the Gang, Get Down on It, Jungle Boogie, all those hits. They can dance the night away this Friday. R&B funk band, the R&B funk band is set to perform at Wolf Trap along with Morris Day and The Time. And this morning, Kool and the Gang co-founder Robert Kool Bell joins us to talk all about this upcoming concert, music, and more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Always good to talk to you. You know, we're excited. We're in here singing all your songs. Oh, actually, we're in here butchering all your songs. We're not singing.
No, I'll say I'm going to cherish this time with you, but I am going to tell you this, sir. You were one of my first live concerts in the early 80s. I went with my dad. It was just him and me, and we went to, much like Wolf Trap, it actually is called Timberwolf. It's an amphitheater at Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we saw Kool and the Gang in concert, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was amazing.
That sounds great to me. Actually, I was born in Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
City.
Okay.
Fellow Buckeye, Cincinnati here.
You Ohio people stick together.
We do.
So talk about what you have coming up. You're going to be in this area at Wolf Trap, but you're embarking on this tour with Kool and the Gang. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're coming up. We'll be at Wolf Trap with Morris Day. I think we played Wolf Trap with Morris Day several years ago, and we're getting ready to go out on tour for the summer. You know, with COVID, we haven't been out for about a couple of years, but all the dates are coming back now. And we're having fun. I got a saying that I say to my crowd, my fans, is, hey, 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 what you got to say?
You know, Wisdom was kidding off the top when he was like, we're butchering your songs, because we were, but we were having fun while we were singing. And when you're in concert, and I know the audience, everybody's just singing along with you, do you love that? Or in your mind, are you like, oh, people, please just let the professionals do it?
No, we love it because it shows that they know our songs, they remember our songs, and they become the Kool and Gang choir.
When you put these songs together, from the different time periods, you know, from Jungle Boogie to Fresh to Tonight to Summer Madness, all these different songs you put together from these different decades and time periods. Are you surprised that people are like, okay, these are all these massive celebration, all these massive hits over these long periods of time? Does any of that surprise you, or you wake up one day and you're like, man, I really did the thing when it came to this music?
Well, you know, it was definitely a pleasure and a blessing to be around for so long. I mean, we started back in 1964, and we're still kicking songs like Celebration or Ladies' Night, Get Down on It. You guys sing a little bit of Joanna. So we feel very good about that, and that our fans, there's a blessing, you know, for our fans to be